With a new partner and a baby on the way, Hanie wanted a job that would better provide for his family. So when he saw an ad offering flexibility and a guaranteed income, he jumped at it. Problem is, he didn't read the fine print.
They mislead people, and they misled me, you know, and now I'm stuck.
I've been shattered. I've been drained, both mentally and physically.
Offered a dream job that's been anything but.
They lock you in with the $3,100 guaranteed. When you come to realise after you purchase the truck, but it's not guaranteed.
Hanie Rahal was looking for a stable job to support his family when he came across an ad looking for delivery drivers.
Through Google, then ad and Seek came up, and I applied through Seek.
The ad from Swift Transport spruiked a guaranteed income of $3,100 a week after an investment in the 4-tonne truck needed to do the job.
I had to buy a truck, $108,000, in order to get this guaranteed payment of $3,100 a week.
Hanie had a recent inheritance and thought it would be good use of the money to secure his future, paying for the truck half in cash and half on finance.
This was like precious money for me, you know? I didn't want to blow it on anything.
He claims he was told there was no contract, just a simple agreement, do the work and get the pay. He says it was only after he'd purchased the truck, the company showed him a contract.
So the ad was misleading, and there's all these conditions involved, but it was too late. I already purchased the truck.
Hanie pushed ahead with the work, only to find his pay was continuously less than the $3,100 guaranteed.
The following week I got my pay slip, $620 short. So before they said, oh, because you went home without confirming.
Hanie claims his pay was docked numerous times for not telling the head office he was stopping for a break, even when he had to refuel.
It says you can't fill up petrol during your shift. That could void your guarantee. You know, like...
What if you need fuel?
I know, they want to go solar power.
What were some of the reasons you had your pay docked for?
If you have a break without being authorised to have a break, toilet break without being authorised to have a toilet break, or a fuel or a coffee break, they use all these little aspects of not communicating.
John, as we'll call him, still works for Swift Transport. He says he hasn't had a full paycheck in months.
It's a big shock when they take your bonus or your top up out, and it's not a small amount. It could be anything from $300 to $500 per week. It's very difficult, very difficult. When you've got bills to pay, they're more than what you earn. It is difficult.
Some of the terms and conditions that are in this contract have to be seen to be believed.
Consumer advocate Adam Gleeser has been working with Swift drivers to make sense of it all.
They are not meant to get petrol during working hours. They're a truck and courier company. How does that make sense? It's any excuse to actually dock their wages, as far as I can see.
If you sign a contract, the standard rule is you're bound by what you sign, but there are exceptions to that. One of those are what are known as unfair contract terms in the Australian consumer law.
Lawyer Richard Mitri.
If someone works, they should be paid for that work. It's almost slavery to require somebody to work all day, but because they slip up, they're not entitled to be paid.
Hanie also claims Swift Transport received a cut when he purchased his truck for $108,000.
I wanted to buy a Hanie truck, a much better and stronger truck, but they said no.
If you were to go and buy this truck brand new now at a different dealership, how much would it cost?
$92,000. I just got a quote a couple of days ago.
You should always be careful what you sign before you sign a contract. Read it carefully, speak about it, and know that you do have the power to negotiate.
Swift Transport says it denies any wrongdoing and operates within all laws and regulations.